All right, so let's package our scene into our enhanced menus for quick access. So I'm going to create a camera. So Control C to create a camera in the current point of view. I'm going to make it a free camera, and I'm going to create a small animation. Actually, I'm going to go into show save frame. That's going to be the beginning of my animation, and at the end of my animation, I want it to be closer and maybe orbit a little bit, something like this. And I'm going to make the frame something like at frame 90. So what we have now is something like this. And that's our graphic. We're happy with it. I'm going to go at the last frame and render this so that we have an icon. Save this into the program Autodesk scripts startup images folder. And I've described that in earlier videos. I'm going to save this as a PNG file. I'm going to call that pi_2.png. Save it, and now it's available for me when I need it for my icons. I need to update the, so I'm going to save the file in the state that I want it to be loaded. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to call that, oh, I didn't save before, so I'm going to call that pi2. Save. And now it's saved as pi2. And we need to freeze what we don't want to select in our scene. So I'm going to grab the control node here, edit, and select invert, right click, object properties, freeze, but do not show frozen in gray. And now the only thing I can select is the control object with the correct attributes. The values are good, so I'm going to rewind at the beginning and save. That's the format I want it to be loaded when the user will be loading that pie chart. Now we can go into the Max script editor, and we can update the template script that we wrote. So this script is saved into the startup folder for the script folder inside of 3ds Max 2015. I'm going to copy the macro script and paste it here. That's going to be a pi2 graphic. Templates button 2pi. So I'm just updating the name of the macro script here, and the name of the file of the scene to load is pi2. File, save, tools, evaluate all. Now this will be available in the customize menu. So I can go back and customize user interface. I can go back into menus. I already have a pi. So if I go back here into area templates, pi2, I'm going to drop it in here. That's going to be under the pi menu. And I can right click, say edit menu icon. I need to click twice. So I don't know why that is, but see program file, Autodesk 2015, Max, where's the scripts folder, and startup, images, and I'm going to grab pi2. Okay, that's now my new icon. And I'm going to edit the name so that it says 2pi, and okay. Save my menu. Save this. Yes, I want to overwrite. And now if I take a look at the template menu, you see that pi2 is here. So I can take all of these out. And if I want to have a 4pi, I'm going to have my 4pi here. If I want to have a 2pi, I'm going to have a 2pi. If I want a bars, I'm going to go in bars. That's going to be here. And if I go back to my 2pi, it's loaded in that format. I can grab the edit menu, change the colors to something different, and change the values. And you see that it's all interactive. And if I rewind and play, you see that it works right. So I know it's a little bit more complex to do it this way, but I wanted to show you this format of working and creating your own custom attribute to scripting, because when you think this way, you can really open your templates to something a bit, you can do pretty much anything you want inside of Max using the script. So that's a lot more flexible than anything else that I've shown you in the previous video. So you can use the very basic tools to connect a few parameters, but by using this technique, you can go way beyond and animate, change the animation, and change a few things. In the next section, we are going to see how we can even combine this technique with Python by using an external Python library and use all of the libraries of Python to do some more advanced stuff.